The parents of Ethan Crumbley are being charged in the Oxford High School shooting case. But should the teen's school officials be held accountable too? I'm Dometi Pongo, and this is MTV News. Need to know. 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley stands accused of carrying out a shooting last Tuesday at Oxford High School in Michigan that killed 4 of his classmates and injured 7. He's being charged as an adult and faces several counts, including terrorism and manslaughter. Details continue to pour in concerning last week's events, and what we've learned is that school officials could have legally searched Crumbley's belongings, but they didn't. It's a watershed case because not only does Crumbley face consequences, authorities are also considering charging school officials, and they've already charged his parents. Will expanding the range of accountability prevent tragedies like this one from happening, or are authorities overreaching? Here's what we know about the timeline that led up to the deadly incident. On Monday, Crumbley was caught by a teacher looking at ammunition on his phone. Once notified, his mom, Jennifer, responded with a text that read, "LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught." On Tuesday, the day of the shooting, a teacher discovered Crumbley's violent drawings and messages, which included the words, "blood everywhere" and "the thoughts won't stop, help me." The teacher sent him to a guidance counselor. They spent an hour and a half trying to reach his mother and father, James. They were finally contacted and came in, and after the meeting, the counselor was convinced that Crumbley did not intend on committing either self-harm or harm to others. Nevertheless, the school suggested his parents take their son home for the rest of the day. The parents refused, saying they needed to go back to work. So the counselor let Crumbley go back to class, and later around 1 p.m. between classes, he entered a bathroom with his backpack and allegedly came out with a pistol, opening fire on students in the hallway. Crumbley used a semi-automatic pistol that his father purchased days prior on Black Friday. Prosecutor Karen McDonald, who charged James and Jennifer, said in a press conference that Crumbley's parents effectively bought the gun for him and that Ethan was with him when he bought it. That day, Ethan even posted a picture on Instagram of a gun with the caption, "Just got my new beauty today, 6 Sawyer 9mm. His parents were charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter for allegedly giving their son unrestricted access to the gun. They fled after the charges were announced, but they were found on Saturday hiding in a Detroit warehouse. 2021 marked the highest number of school shootings in our country's modern history, and that was during a pandemic when school wasn't even in session for part of the time. But while these tragedies are all too common, charging the parents of student shooters is extremely rare. A lot of experts say this is a step in the right direction in terms of gun safety and puts the onus on gun owners to keep their weapons safely stored. Up to 80% of school shooters obtain the weapon from their own homes or those of family or friends. Now, the conversations about guardians keeping their guns safely locked has been happening forever. But charging school districts, that's even more rare. But we do have to ask ourselves, why isn't there a school protocol across the board that deals with students showing recurring signs that they could be in crisis? School safety consultant Chris Dorn found that even if administrators see the signs, they often don't call police because they're scared of violating a kid's rights or they underestimate how serious the signs are. We don't have a standardized protocol to give students the support they need. But you know what we do have? Some schools in this country feel more like prisons with heavy police presences and metal detectors. We've got Black youth being disproportionately suspended and expelled for trivial offenses. Yet a child posting gun photos on social media and raising eyebrows 2 days in a row is allowed to go back to class. As journalist Ahmed Baba tweeted, all the signs were there. Ethan Crumbley all but told the world he was about to launch a mass shooting, and no one stopped him. Crumbley is currently pleading not guilty, and as of this report, no charges have been filed against the school district or its officials. I'm Dometi Pongo, and that's what you need to know.